Hey guys, King Gath here with another patch for Sim Settlements. This is patch 2.1.0, which I'm calling Creation Clubbed. And now that is referring to getting clubbed in the head, not me suddenly abandoning you guys for the Creation Club. And the reason for that is that last week when the Creation Club patch dropped, it forced my hand into delaying the patch, and that is because the script extender was broken, so my beta testers were out of commission. And it turned out that there are some pretty serious bugs in the current patch of Fallout. One involves your load order getting scrambled after you download an ESL file from the Creation Club, and I know that's something they're going to fix, but in the meantime, it's starting to affect some Settlements players. The other big thing that's affecting them is the fact that the unofficial patch, their method of creating themselves as a master file that's named an ESP, apparently is a problem and no longer supported or something along those. I don't know all the details, so don't quote me on any of this. I just know that the unofficial patch is having a problem right now. And so between the unofficial patch and the load order problems, players trying to start new games with Sim Settlements were running into issues, so I took this opportunity to rebuild some of the startup code to Sim Settlements so that it's less dependent on the rest of your game starting up correctly. So this should ultimately provide a smoother experience when you're starting up Sim Settlements. Players will be less likely to run into bugs that they could have formerly. So I'm glad I actually did this. This is something I needed to do a while ago, and this patch kind of forced my hand. So those of you starting up new games should have a good experience, and those of you in existing games should have, this shouldn't affect you at all because it's only the way that Sim Settlements starts up that was changed. Now the change was big enough that I opted to go up a version number on the patches, so I went from 2.0 to 2.1 as the base, which is why that patch number changed. So it's nothing to be concerned with, but if you have a new game starting, you're going to have a better experience. All right, so now let's get on to the content of this patch. Now, I hope you guys didn't get well, I don't know what the term is. I hope I didn't make you too greedy with the last patch. I don't know that I can deliver that kind of content that quickly anymore. That was actually not done in a single week. Those kind of quests that involve voice actors and sound guys and other things, those are very time consuming, and it's something I'm going to add more of, but I can't do it like in a single week. So that was actually content that had been building up for several weeks. And so even though I had 2 weeks, I did need a lot of this time just to bug fix. So I did add you guys some new content. One of the things was some new stair options. I felt like one of the problems with Sim Settlements is how long it takes to get set up with the stairs, because you're always wondering where you should put them relative to the door. So my solution is that with some wider stair options and some new snaps at the center, you can kind of cover your bases across the board. So I've got a bunch of new half plot width and full plot width stairs for you guys to work with. Now, Ethrion, as many of you guys know, delivers lots of cool sets of building tools, and he has offered me these granite stair set to use in Sim Settlements, and I believe he's going to continue to give me more sets in the future, so look forward to that. And then I found a couple of wooden sets that were in the creation kit that I added some snaps to, so you may already have these from another build kit, but now they're available on the Sim Settlements menu. So these are some new options to speed up your building. And then the next thing I added was expanding the flag system that originally was just for the marshal plots. And you'll see, unfortunately it's a little dark, but hopefully if I turn on my flashlight you can see them. I've placed down a bunch of the different flags that are available now in the decorations menu under Sim Settlements, or if you're not using Settlement Menu Manager, these will come up under Decorations Miscellaneous. And these flag options are all controlled by the City Planner's desk the same way that the Marshal Plot flag is. So you can come over here, pick a new flag, and it will update all of these different flags around your settlement. So it's a nice way to quickly update all of your flags without having to go replace them all. Now this only supports the faction flags and the American flag out of the box, but if you have any add-on packs, and not mods, but add-on packs that used the dynamic flag system that I released for the marshal plots, theirs will automatically work for everything except for the wall flag. That will have to be added support to those. I did add that to the Builder's Toolkit tutorial, so anybody interested in adding more flags to this system that work across your whole settlement, it's fairly simple to do so. And if you have a mod, if you're a mod author watching this and you have a flag set and you want to add this support without forcing Sim Settlements as a dependency, please contact me. I'd be happy to show you some scripts and how you could do that without adding a dependency. Okay, guys, as usual, there are tons of bug fixes and random little changes, so please check out the patch notes. Otherwise, take care and enjoy the mod.